Okay, we are back on this laptop. Haven't got the RAM fixed yet, but I figured out a way to bypass the bad sectors in Windows. So fingers crossed that I did it right and this doesn't just fall apart in the middle of this video. So here we've got a patch by using the plugin veeseevst rack, one of my all-time favorites next to Cardinal. This is using an older version of VCV 0.6, I believe. There's a bunch of modules in here you won't find in the new VCV2 or Cardinal, and I think it sounds still pretty magical, and you can do some quite interesting stuff with it still. So, okay, I had an idea earlier, and let's open up waveosaur. It's one of my favorite free editors for Windows. Let's find this file, yes, that I was working with earlier. It is a rip of the B-side of Characters, a really great album by John Abercrombie. So I'm just gonna grab a section. Let's make sure the audio is set to cable so we can route audio from this into Ableton. And let's make sure we've got cable on the end there. But I'm not seeing anything. Maybe we need to hit play. There we go. Okay, I think I like that. Got a instance of Muse Concrete. I'm just gonna hit play. Let's see if it sounds anywhere in the ballpark. Kind of works. Okay, cool. What I'm gonna do is, I kind of like this effect of it, this thing coming on in sporadic spurts, I guess. So how I'm gonna achieve this is I'm gonna bring in a utility and I'm going to map the output here. And let's open this back up, and instead of 35, because that's incredibly loud, let's just do 0. And we want this to kind of randomly turn on and off. So I'm gonna make a clip. Let's go ahead and automate this. And the reason why I mapped it and grouped it, I just think it's much easier. It'll be much easier to do quick automations here because it's kind of like I can just draw all the way at the top there. For me, that's a bit easier. Let's get another instance of the Concrete tool. The new and improved 1.2. I can feel myself aging as this is loading in. Okay, let's pull audio from channel 2, where we are getting audio piped from waveosaur. So let's hit record, actually close this so I can see what I'm doing. There we go, that's enough. Now we can go over to waveosaur. And we need to just make this a little bit faster. And let's have a listen an octave down. I'm kind of liking this filter movement here that I was just playing with, so I'm going to try and recreate this kind of a movement via automation. It's always the trick when you move a knob around and you really love what you hear and you want to try to recreate it. You could obviously hit record here. I oftentimes just try to draw it in as in a similar fashion. I'm thinking 6 isn't going to be long enough, so let's... In this case, I think I really like the idea of a very slow sweep down. Let's, maybe not that low. If we need, we can adjust this up to get a little more space here. We could right click and edit and add in some values that way. Okay, so let's play around in here a little bit more. Pretty weird. So, I am liking this. As I'm dragging it, it keeps restarting it. So I think I want to play with some of that. And in waveosaur you can have VST chains. I'm going to load one up. One with the RX by izotope. And this one also has a reverser by Kilohearts, two of my most favorite brands, Izotope and Kilohearts, along with many other brands actually. I love a wall. Audio Thing, really great brand also. But anyway, okay, so this way I can hit processing. It's gonna have to buffer, and because we have RX in there, we're not gonna get as many click pops as we move this thing around. So what I want to do is record some of this. So if I turn this off, let's solo this. You can hear, and turn this processing off. So it's a bit more clicky. Sometimes you want that glitch. So it's a nice attack on the glitch, but if we turn this on, we get some of that reversing action too. So let's record some of that into the concrete tool. Some of that performancing a little bit. What I need to do here is minimize this. And let's see, am I able to set up a MIDI mapping? Yeah, I could set a MIDI mapping onto this recording. I'm not going to take the time to do that. So instead, I'm going to, let's see, I'm going to use auto hotkeys so I can set this to stick on top of the other windows. It's a fun little trick using auto hotkey. Highly recommend that app. Okay, so let's hit record. Okay, that should be enough. Okay. Let's stop that. And I'm going to pitch this down, C2. Oh, and we get nothing because I need to unsolo that. Yeah. Oh, like a saxophone almost. Weird. Super weird. I want to do the same thing with that mute there as I did for this track here. So we'll automate that mute. It's still on 2 mute. Because I really like this VCV coming through here. This combination of glitched out samples from this vinyl and and also this sort of modular kind of, there's a nice play going on between those two that I'm a fan of currently. Of course, I could, load this back up in a few days after not having heard it and just think the whole thing sucks. That definitely happens. But, that's just how it goes with sketching. All right, let's take you off sticky mode and let's bring in cardinal. Try to whip up a quick one. I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these. Get rid of these. I don't think we need that. This is my go-to patch recipe for just quick and dirty droplet. One of my favorites. If I put this LFO on a square wave, so every time the peak goes from 0 to 1, we'll get like a pop coming through this droplet. So this is a resonator, and that means we're going to get a nice tonal percussive hit. And I can create a hold. Where's a good sample and hold? I like the Bogue Audio one. Bogue Audio is the brand of modules. There are just so many useful ones there. Gate. Yes, gate. It is late here, so I am struggling to keep up with this. And I kind of like this sort of animating that way. So I'm going to bring in remove from Storm Melder. Let's autoplay after record. Click on this, and then hit record and just start moving slowly, ever slowly. Oh, too fast. I could redo the recording. Maybe I'll do it after I stop recording the video. Anyway, we'll just live with that and see, if that feels good after a little while. Sometimes you just got to sit with your mistakes, and sometimes they actually turn out to be useful and interesting. So, happy accidents, I guess we call that. And one of my other all-time favorite plugins is, of course, Valhalla. Super massive, just such an excellent free delay and synth. Some of these, especially these large reverb presets, are just wonderful. Got like all these different algorithms. Gotta have those sweet reverb algos. Cool. I think for now this is good to go. So until next time, keep on sketching.